Hello loves, welcome back to TigeraGitana. Thank you so much for joining, subscribing, doing all of the things. I'm so excited to show you all this spell. This is something that I've been doing for a really long time, and I'm super glad that you guys were totally down for me to show you the SEKHMET protection spell that I'm doing with my Dollar Tree items, and I'm going to show y'all how to do that today. So first and foremost, you're going to need the red candle from the Dollar Tree for this. You can work with any candle, but specifically hers are red, orange, and yellow, but I like to do red because that is her most associated color. She works with all of the lower chakras, so that includes the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus, but I like to work with her with the red color. That's just the one that I like gravitate to. You're gonna need the hot foot powder that we made some moons ago, and to like find that video, you can click on the playlist and you'll be able to find all of the Dollar Tree spells videos and go check those out. But that's where the hot foot powder is going to be, the recipe is going to be. So we're going to be using that. We're going to be using, I'm personally going to be using my SEKHMET oil. You can find this in my apothecary shop. The website will be linked below if you want to check that out, but I'm going to be working with mine. But however, you can use the protection oil that we made, the Dollar Tree protection oil that we made before, if you do not have my SEKHMET oil on hand. So and lastly, you can add some gold glitter, and you're gonna need a Sharpie because we're gonna be doing some drawings on there. So first and foremost, you want to make sure that you have already cleansed this. I already cleansed the red candle with Florida water and sage, so it is good to go. And I always double cleanse my candles, you guys know that. So yeah, I set myself up for success. And now we're going to get into the symbols. So one of the things that I like to do is that I like to draw the ankh on the candle, and that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, and now that we have the ankh drawn with the Sharpie, you're going to go ahead and write SEKHMET's name right underneath, but you're not going to do it in regular old English. You're going to do it in the traditional way. So this is how you write her name, and make sure that you write her name correctly because it's all directed, this spell specifically directed towards her, so you want to make sure that you're respectful and that you're writing her name down. So this is the foundation of how I do her candle, and then when I turn it over, I'm going to go ahead and use this side for my petition, for protection, what I'm trying to protect, and the intention behind that. So I'm going to start with the words Dua SEKHMET. Dua means thank you, and it's just a way of honoring the goddess. So that's what I'm going to start it with. And then I'm going to write my petition in the back, and then I'm going to seal it with Dua and my name, which I'm just sealing it with thank you, and then my name, my full name. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back. Okay, so now that I went ahead and did my petition in the back, I'm going to go ahead and fix the candle. So I'm going to go ahead and poke 3 holes in a shape of a triangle, and I'm going to start putting my ingredients inside of my candle. I also recommend doing this spell during the day because you're going to want to work with the energy of the sun. It's really, really important to work with the energy of the sun when you're working with SEKHMET, because SEKHMET really thrives within the fire moment, when the sun is the highest in the sky, all of that jazz. That's when you want to work with her. When you have a lot of energy, if you have a lot of energy at night, that's fine too, but I find that working with Aset is better at night, working with SEKHMET is better during the day. So I'm going to go ahead and add my SEKHMET ritual oil to my candle. I made this with the most loving intention ever, and I worked with her to pick out all of the herbs and everything that's in here. You can use it not only from within your spell work, but you can use it on your hair, your body, and in different ways to protect yourself. This is just like a multi-purpose protection oil, and it's really, really good for healing, maintaining healthy body, maintaining healthy habits, like working on your healing, whether it be energetic or whether it be physical. It's just an all-around amazing oil to work with SEKHMET with, and I'm really, really excited that I got to work with her with it. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to my candle, and then I'm going to finish wrapping it up with the glitter as well. So now that that is done, I'm just going to go ahead and pray to SEKHMET before I light it, and as I am doing so, that way I'm connecting to the element of fire, which is she is very much deeply connected with, and just praying to her and asking her to grant me what I am calling her for. Now, if you have never worked with SEKHMET before, you're going to want to just light this candle the specific way that we just fixed it over here where we did the drawing and the writing. You're going to want to fix it this way, the exact same way, and just do an offertory candle and just offer it to her in her altar, get to know her, get to work with her energy. Take it easy, take it slow before you start asking her for things. I've been working with her for a long time, so I feel really, really comfortable just calling on her energy. But if you haven't started working with her yet, I would recommend just doing the exact same thing, but just omitting the petition and just offering it to her just as an offering, okay? Because SEKHMET works really, really well with fire, I like to really focus in on the fire itself and just read the messages that are coming from the flame, see what she wants me to know, see how steady is burning, if there's any flexes, like what's going on with the actual flame, because that tells me a lot about it. But one of the other things that I like to do is go straight into a meditation right after I light the candle, just to connect with her and explain to her why I'm petitioning what I'm petitioning. So I am going to just be paying attention to the flame and just praying to her, and I'm going to do that every single day until the candle finishes burning. And then once the candle is done, you can go ahead and take water. If you don't want nobody else to see your petition afterwards, one of the things that I do is just that I use some sage to cleanse energy from the first intention. Then I take the glass casing, I take water and under the sink, and then I just rub the permanent Sharpie pen off, and it just literally comes off. And then you could just go ahead and recycle the glass and you're good to go. So I hope that that answered any questions that you might have. If you have any questions, definitely leave it down below. I'm definitely down to show you guys some of the other rituals that I do with SEKHMET, with the other Kemetic gods and goddesses. Let me know in the comments if you want to check those out. If you would like to check out my SEKHMET ritual oil, the link will be down below, so you can go ahead and check that out on my website. And I will definitely see you loves in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified anytime I upload. And if you want to be a channel member, the join button will be down below. If you want to check out the Patreon, the link will be down below. And I will definitely see you loves in the next one. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye.